To you, Wesker speaking. Good day, good night, good morning, whatever the time you find this video, or the YouTube algorithm send this video to your recommendations about if you're interested in about some Destiny 2 news and what is going on, even if some of you are still playing Destiny 2 because well, I'm not gonna digressing from the video, but thank you so much. Long story short, this week in Destiny from the July 10th July 10th, 2025. This week in Destiny. Yeah. We know few days away from our next expansion, the Age of Fate. And long story short, I'm about to get short as possible because a lot of water, a lot of mouthing, a lot of this stuff. So there is even no point in reading all of this. So I'm about to read only the specific information, what the hell is going on. The Age of Fate is almost here, and our next raid is Rite of the Nine ends soon, Brief 002. What the hell does that mean? Wanna see the new artifact? No, I'm not. Armor mods updates. Let's go over all the incoming changes. Bungie store sales. Nobody cares about Bungie store sales. The Age of Fate is almost here. Second developer live stream and the first developer live stream right in on their tweet this week. If you don't saw them, then you can. Although the very first this one pretty interesting developer stream, but this one second one it's like waterfall. Nothing new there. Nothing new. Wander in the Desert. Wander in the Desert Perpetual. The Age of Fate raid launches on Saturday, July 19th. We have much to. We're not spoiling any today. Just sharing its name. The new raid in Destiny 2 is named the Desert Perpetual. The traditional raid will launch in contest mode, hardest difficulty. It will be available for 48 hours. So, for example, world first race info. On July 19th at 10 a.m. PT, hundreds of fire teams around the globe will compete to become the world first race winners. Details. Contest mode will be enabled for 48 hours. By the way, this is kind of a new for them because in other expansions they giving only 1 day uh, for the world first race in raids, and I think also there were also 2 days when the final shape raid was with the witness. So yeah, contest mode will be enabled for 48 hours from July 19th at 10 a.m. PT for July 21 at also at 10 a.m. because there only 1 minute there, like ah. Completing the Age of Fate campaign at legendary difficulty will get your contest ready, or you may complete the campaign at normal difficulty and hunt for power before the raid goes live. If you like that kind of a gameplay, we will provide exact power requirements prior to launch. Stay tuned. Entry requirements. Completion of the Age of Fate campaign. If you're interested, then July 19th, it's Saturday. At 10 a.m. The contest mode will start if you have fire team and you want to, and you also want to, try your best in this difficulty mode. I never liked the contest ever, even though I also had some fire team that we played the raids, but other than that, nah. And the the way for you to enter the contest mode, you need to finish the campaign at legendary difficulty or complete it on normal and then grind until Saturday. Uh, Completion criteria. Fire teams don't need to return to orbit to finish the race. First fire team to finish every encounter and loot the final chest will be declared world first winners and have their victory immortalized with the Desert Perpetual world first rate belts. They are talking here that they are about to inform everyone that they have system, um, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Once a world first competition has been recorded, normal difficulty will go live. Players will have 48 hours to complete contest mode if they desire, or simply hop into normal mode once the race is complete. Probably everyone will try the normal mode because, well, of course, I understand that some people after the contest mode will tell other people how to do the mechanics and all the stuff, because as far as we know, the world first teams is the one who is understanding how the mechanics work. But we'll see. Watch the race. Players watching these accounts while the world first race is taking place will receive the Power Hues emblem. Another emblem for God of the Emblems, I suppose. Bungie is going to show it on their YouTube channel. The Evan F 1997 is also about to do this. I never heard of this YouTuber, but I think he's also a Destiny 2 content creator. Because why would there would be not a non-Destiny 2 content YouTuber? Wise Thug and Merge One, they are from France as far as I understood, because quotes there, F and R. Nexus Gaming and Eli Null Train, they are from I think they're German YouTubers. Maceo from Italy, and LTU Toland, Let MX from 10 a.m. Oh yeah. CB Gray will be giving out limited codes for the Power Hues emblem. If you wanted those emblem, I guess. I don't care about those emblems. There's a lot of emblems, but I digress. After VFR gift us last week for Ride of the Nine, and the last week before the Age of Fate. That means by the 9th episode heresy, you have just a few more days to earn gear, complete triumphs, and unlock the eternal and heretical title. Don't care. Still don't care.
I don't care.
Again, about those emblems and titles and all this stuff. I don't care. For a few extra goyans, you can end most of the cape. The break is still active as a modifier. Long story short, if you go into the Rite of the Nine, all of the dungeon, which is all only in rotation at the moment, you will have the buff which enables your abilities and supers all go super extra recovery from them. So you will recover them a lot and a lot way faster. Don't forget about Zur. So Zur this Friday is about to have something, but like I don't recorded this in Thursday because I get a bit sleepy, and when I woke up I saw the TWAB, and after this I started to record this. So something new, he's about to get something with him. So don't forget to get it. Ride of the Nine has a unique experience. Don't fool yourself, Bungie. Ride of the Nine is way downgrade than your Into the Light, the summer event when you had before the Final Shape expansion. So it's way of a downgrade. So don't get praises of yourself. Don't forget your Bungie reward. Don't care. Ride of the Nine tournament with Destiny Tracker. So you participated. Oh yeah. Uh, this is tournament for speedrunners. Because they all monitor the situation and saw that people is about like I'm not saying that they are nerds, but these people understood the mechanics so well that they are able to on the highest difficulty they are able to destroy this difficulty and also speed run it. And they are about to make a challenge for the speedrunners. Was it for solo players or duo or even the full player team? They want people to do this on eternity difficulty as quick as possible, and without any exploits, skips, or advanced movements techniques. General rules: intended paths, no skipping mechanics or encounters, no fighting or warpings, standard movement only. They are specifically ones that players use any movement abilities that are part of their subclasses kit. Dodge, blink, kickers, dash, grapple. Movement techniques that rely on external gear interactions, such as using the eager edge to gain unintended movement speed, are not permitted. Loadouts and subclasses are open. You may use any subclass weapons and armor, but their use must not create unintended skips or despawns. Player persistence and stuff. More granular rules around this, and if you want to read them all, this is a specific headline link there, which they're showing you here. And they will give you this thing. Of course, you will get the code. You will get this one. Star Horse. And specific build Ride of the 9 PC. With this, with such whole, yeah. No, shit. Sorry. I just wanted to show this. Right, here it is. Ride of the 9 and this PC inside there. Okay. Another emblem for this. Another emblem for God of the Emblems, which I don't care. Brief 002 Guardian Operative. This patch contains restricted information for select fire teams and will purge its data upon closure. Combatant Corsair. Classification Elixni, aka Fallen. House Exile Combatant. Type Unknown Fungi Symbiosis. Hazards. Flight, aerial maneuverability, jet exhaust burst, akimbo scatter pistols, explosive flight pack. So this new enemy type from the Fallen faction, he uses jetpacks and he uses a freaking pistols, these Elixni pistols. Like as far as this is they put a drag onto the jetpack. They give him 2 pistols instead of 1 because they always use 1. The Vandal's using some this specific rifle, but the drags themselves are using pistols. And not only he has aerial maneuverability, but he also have akimbo scatter pistols. Akimbo means dual pistols. Please, Bungie, add dual weapons. If you do this, and especially if you add dual SMGs, you will be gods. Because so many people wanted akimbo weapons, dual pistols, dual SMGs, even freaking dual revolvers, Mexican style. Yo ho, Mexico! Intel. Corsair is an aerial combatant using close-range weaponry and a highly maneuverable jetpack which allows hovering and sustained flight. Guardian operatives support poorly shielded ignition coils, could be a weak spot on the pack, causing a strong reactive ignition when stressed enough. I get it. This is the mechanic they do with all the Cabal, because Cabal have two weak points. Well, of course, the head itself, and also their jets thingies into their armor. Centurions have it. The normal Cabal have it. So yeah. So these Corsairs is about to have the same thing. If you shoot if you shoot them in the back on their jetpack thingy, there's a weak spot, and then the jetpack goes uncontrollable burst, and they will go into any other direction. Then boom. Records pulled from House of Exile system as well as Eidos records indicate the Corsairs were a role created during the Long Drift as boarding parties and ship raiders. While the other houses have deprecated this role, House Exile has not. I would expect a resurgence if jump jet tech reaches other houses. Of course, it will. But by the way, it would have been cool if they add new type of enemies, for new types of fallen, in order for us to fight them, not only on freaking Kepler. I wish it could have been a Kepler system, not just some rock which they called Kepler. Skirmishes with House of Exiles, Corsairs described them as using hit-and-run tactics to destruct operators, while Vandals with paracausal weaponry close in to neutralize Guardian threats. When engaging, fire teams are advised to overlay firing zones and stay mobile. Of note, Corsair jump jets run exclusively on fungi material as fuel. In the hierarchy of Elixni Station, Corsairs soar somewhere alongside Vandals, with some being as revered as captains. It is a role where individuals can stand out and gain renown through dating deployments, or become notorious through unscrupulous ventures. More lore next week. By the way, Bungie, I give you a big like for these short lines of this lore. This is a big thumbs up. The artifact is here. This is how the new artifact looks. Something like an Elixni tech with some kind of smartphone. Okay. I don't care about those mods in the artifact, because they are not permanent. They are time gated. So I don't care if this thing is not permanent. If they are time gated and you have specific period of time for them to use, like, I don't care about them. I don't use them. Some people on the internet uses them, but if there is 5% who's using them, it would be great. But the reality is not that a lot of people using them, because what's the point of using them if you're developing all of this, you are trying so much, and not enough people using them. Armor March changes. Ammo finders now improve contributions to the corresponding meters. Special finder increase special meter gains and can stack. Resolve mods on chest armor have been deprecated and replaced with ammo generation mods, which improve the ammo generation stat of weapons matching their damage type and can stack. Scavenger mods will continue to work as before and continue to be disabled in the Crucible and cannot stack. Scout mods have been deprecated. Armor mods that influence in stats, such as the plus 10 stat mods, Artifice mods and front mods have been converted to use the armor 3-point stats. Basic armor stat mods now all have the same mod energy cost. All 10%, all plus 10 stat mods now cost 3 energy, and all plus 5 stat mods now cost 1 energy. So they're decreasing it from 4 to 3. And 5 stat mods for every one of them, especially most of them are about to go, so plus 5 will now only cost 1. Reduce the benefit granted by the font armor mods from plus 30, plus 50, plus 60 for 1/2/3 stacks to plus 20/plus 40/50 plus. Warning, this is for hunters. With the release of Age of Fate, the players facing mobility stat will be deprecated, while each guardian will have its effect set to a base value, the equivalent of 30 mobility for titans and warlocks, and 40 for hunters. Oh, then again, hunters are the mobile, have the most mobile movement out of their guardians, that prefer to stay a little more mobile, needed a more flexible way to access these effects. Added a new legs armor mod, enhanced athletics, which increases your base movement speed and jump. Yay! For 1/2/3 stacks, provide the equivalent of plus 30, plus 50, plus 60 of the previous available mobility stat. That is awesome.
It's awesome, man.
It's awesome, like he said. The leg armor recuperation has been mainstay across the game for quite a while now. My favorite part of this stuff, when every time they saw something is good working, and especially allowing you to survive in the encounters, they will then go and freaking nuke this to the ground. They nuke the Devourer. Now they taking the recuperation. You bunch of assholes who doesn't like fun. Reduce the healing granted by collecting an orb of power with the recuperation armor mod equipped from 70 points to 15. The one who making these nerfs, you are retarded, stupid idiot. Or you're a stupid woman, whoever thinking that this is the right and correct thing to do. You won't give any other people the ability to stay alive during the very hard encounters, especially in hard difficulties. I'm not talking about warlocks or titans. These two classes, they at least have ability to, to survive now. Although for warlock, I'm not so sure anymore, because warlocks with their for example, for warlocks with their healing rift once was a really good defensive stuff for you to heal and stay alive. Now the healing rift is so freaking long for in the cooldown department, and also the healing itself from the healing rift is abysmal, so it just not worth to sit in there, because the enemies will saw that you are healing and they start to bombard you with grenades, with concentrated fire. They will also suppress you, and oh my god, and now you are taking the recuperation mod, just nuking it to the ground. Nice job, Bungie. With these changes, you will soon have the zero amount of players into your game, because even the hardcore fans which like your game, your Destiny 2, not Marathon, Destiny 2, but even they will drop the game because of these changes. You either stop it, or you will have some consequences because of this. Everything we have talked about. It's a long story short. The Age of Fate and Year of Prophecy reveal recap, some post-review reveal answers. We share preview from content creators. Iron Banner and Gambit in the Age of Fate. Iron Banner and Gambit will be in hiatus for September, I think, because in September there is going to be the massive update launch. I forget, perhaps it's called Ash and Iron, and they say that they about to upgrade these two modes in Age of Fate in September with Ash and Iron update. And they even said that Gambit will be reworked and also is gonna be actual content, because the Gambit was on hiatus for a long time. Bungie, if you return Gambit Prime into the Gambit, because Iron Banner is competitive, is high-end PvP. You have competitive playlist and you have Trials of Osiris. While Gambit only has Gambit, but once it has the Gambit Prime, but then you killed it, and so many people are waiting for this. Additive melee damage and exotic armor tuning, Armor 3.0 abilities, balance pass, and season pass updates. The portal, the new hub for activities, weapons, power, and economy updates. Bungie Day sales. Oh my god, who the hell cares? Bungie Day emblem update. No comments. Bungie Day 2025 campaign update. Again, the nerf skin for the Sunshot. Who cares? Twitch summer drops. Again, don't care. Player support report. Daily bonus non-engrams disabled. Yes, they do this because some people found exploit. If you have some specific not needed character, you can delete it, then create another again. Finish the very first mission in the Cosmodrome, then you are able to go into the orbit, and then you go to the emissary in the Right of the Nile location. But they disabled this thing because people would then be able to get these free engrams non-stop with each new character. That's why they disable it. Astral Drake helmet up. Oh, by the way, they also knew that the people can't get the new these new engrams with their characters, because I haven't received any specific new don't get these specific free engrams from Emissary. I only got those engrams only after I gave her 350 of her specific currency, which is dropping from her Radioactive 9 activities and those dungeons, but not from Crucible, not from Strikes, not from Gambit, not from any other stuff around the solar system. Unfortunately, Astral Ray helmet update. We have previously shipped a fix to the Astral Stasis Drake Hunter cowl, removed the hood due to the clipping issues. This was later reversed so that players who liked the visuals of the original hood could continue to enjoy it that way. However, we acknowledge that there were fans of both styles of the helmet. As mentioned in a previous tweet, we are finally giving players both options. When the Age of Fate launches, players who own the Astral Stasis Drake Hunter armor set will be able to claim the new hoodless variant of the helmet from the special deliveries kiosk. The bonus option will also be available to anyone who purchased the armor set going forward. Oh, I get it. They are talking about probably this specific Eververse set for Stasis, because, like, we have every element armor set. the Void one, the Solar one, the Arc one, the Strand one, and Stasis one. So probably they are referring to the latest Stasis armor set from Eververse, which are purchasable for silver, and they are about to give the hoodless version. Okay, Bungie.net and Destiny IP feature removal. On July 15, the following Bungie.net and Destiny IP features will be removed: community creations, groups, legacy fireteam finder, view bounties in the Twitch extension. Okay. Next Tuesday, July 15, 2025, maintenance for update 9001 will be gone. Below is a timeline of events for Destiny. In 4 a.m. Destiny 2 maintenance will begin. Or at 7 a.m. At 4 5 almost 6 a.m. 5:45 a.m. PDT or 7 a.m. Destiny 2 is brought offline. 10 a.m. Or at 7 if you're UTC, Destiny 2 will be brought back online. Update 9001 will be playable on platforms and regions. 12 p.m. PDT or at 7 UTS, Destiny 2 maintenance is scheduled to complete. So all as far as I understood, some people will have it in very, very early morning, and it will end at 7 a.m. or in the or it starts at 10 p.m. But all the closures at 10 a.m. and then it finished at 7 a.m. or 12 p.m. and in 7 p.m. Again, you will probably have to wait until the maintenance starts and until the players are not in queues for the server entrance, because we know it's Bungie. We know that their servers are not technically great and especially stable. So expect some error codes, the QA for entrance to the servers, all of these joys. A timeline may be subject to change. Please check out Destiny server and update status article for the up-to-date schedule. Age of Fate preload. Preload for update 9001 will be available prior to the game's release. Below are preload timelines and instructions based on platform. As far as I understood, if you are on PlayStation, you can have this preload option there, and you will start to preload this on July 11. Oh no, not July 11. July 14, because we have July 15. It's Tuesday, the release date. But on July 14, you will if you put the checkbox and apply this checkbox, and you will then have the option to preload the game in not in 15 of July but in 14 of July, because PlayStation give you this option when you pre-order this stuff. In effort to decrease server load, some PlayStation users may be able to pre-download update 9001 standing on 7 slash... Oh, I'm sorry. I was wrong about this. Starting on July 13. On July even 13, you'll be able to pre-download this. So it's 2 days earlier before the expansion starts. After 6 a.m. Until 6 a.m. Uh, if they have auto update download enabled on their PlayStation for instructions how to set, well, the PlayStation users know how to enable the pre-reload from their pre-orders. Xbox the same, Steam preload for Steam shortly after. So this thing is only so as far as I understood, uh, only the PlayStation users will have this stuff and they can pre-upload it on July 13 instead of 14 or 15, while all the other ones oh wait, no, I was wrong again. You can also pre-download this on starting on 13th of July. Xbox also can pre-download this. Uh, Steam couldn't do this. Epic Games Store also couldn't do this. Microsoft Store. Microsoft Store can do this, by the way, too. And here we go. Storage requirements. Take a deep breath. Count to 4. Exam. PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Storage needed for installation and Destiny to install size after 9001. Overall, PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 game will require for you 150 and PlayStation 5 154 gigabytes. Xbox 148 gigabytes. Xbox One will only have 140 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes less. Steam, another 148 gigabytes. Overall size, 331 gigabytes storage. Epic Games Store needed for update 182 gigabyte store, which again you will receive 329 gigabyte store for Destiny 2. Freaking Warframe only weighs 50 gigabytes and it have such a long, not long, so many content over there for live service. And Destiny 2, which don't have anything new, it's only recycled content from 5 years ago with only new little slide. Well, I'm not about to judge how big the Kepler is gonna be, but if it's about to be even less than Mercury and less than freaking Mars from Warmind DLC, then people are going to destroy you online because of your quote, we can't over deliver the stuff. People will directly say to you online, Bungie, though, screw you, Bungie. But until we try this thing, this criticism is not important. So we'll see. Destiny 2 install size may be vary based on language installed. Size shown is maximum size possible. PlayStation 4 includes current installed version Destiny 2, 169 gigabytes. Let us see if this information is correct. Information is incorrect. My Destiny 2 right now with all the current expansion, even the final shape, is 142 gigabyte storage. So all these numbers, they are so over exaggerated. So again, I think that all these numbers are so over exaggerated, so the people were shocked enormously, because PlayStation 4 include installed version Destiny 2 as 169 gigabyte. No, it doesn't correct. Update 09001 preload plus required content and 150 gigabytes, which is overall size of 319 gigabyte storage required. Steam includes current installed version of Destiny 2 up to 183 gigabytes. Okay. Plus update 9001 preload up to 148 gigabyte storage, which is overall 331 gigabyte storage. The Edge of Fate Day 1 known issue list. Okay. What are they saying in here? We finalize our list of certain information and issues we are investigating that we want players to be aware of prior to the launch of the Age of Fate. We expect this list to be published before update 9001 is live on July 15. Claim your seasonal rewards. Long story short, you should claim all of your seasonal rewards from seasonal seals and rewards from Failsafe, from Ado, from Eris Morn's apartment, on that mirror, season pass items, seasonal vendor rewards, Shag, Zavala, Drift, and C14 rewards, Bungie 44 reputation items, and Bungie rewards. About Bungie 44 reputation items, you should go and spend all of your the Bungie, let's call them Banshee 44 engram, his arms dealer engrams, because when Age of Fate launches, they are going to remove both his bounties and both his engrams from the game. So you better to collect these items or dispose of them, whatever. Destiny Content Vault updates. With the start of year 8 of Destiny 2, certain items will be deprecated from player inventories that corresponds with vaulted activities and seasonal campaigns. They will then be moved into the Destiny Content Vault. We have updated the Destiny Content Vault article to reflect these changes and created a new article fully outlining items being deprecated at the start of year 1 for players to reference. Known issue list. By the way, finally, the new known issue list. The eternal title doesn't count towards an account total titles. The session aspect isn't working with certain armor mods and exotic armors. The champ title has lost its gilded status. Sometimes the derealized exotic mission, the taken relic can drop below the surface during the risk encounter. Memento shaders can be previewed on armor in the armor management screen. This is not intended, and mementos aren't being considered for use on armor. Mon ami, another art. Good. Sorry. Good stasis crystals. With that, the final tweet before the launch of Edge of Fate is complete. We hope everyone is ready for what is to come. Some of you might be working towards getting your vaults, gear, builds, and more sorted out. Yeah, thanks a lot, Bungie, for reminding that you have 50 new more weapons. Plus, we will now also have to get armor inside our vaults. This thing, by the way, reminds me a lot of Division 2, because in the Division 2 we also had these that system that you not only you need to collect guns, but you also need to collect body armor, because the body armors from Division, especially the second game, gives you a lot of bonuses. And now it's going to be the same with Destiny 2. But unfortunately, Bungie said, increasing the world space, it's so hard, Well, in December we will going to release the world space increase, but not at the moment. And don't think about that. We'll have plus 50 new weapons. Plus, you also need to now also the armor you need to put into the vault, not only the guns. So clean up your vault space. Clean up. Work for your vault space. Thanks a lot, Bungie. Screw you. You still have time to do that or to complete some of the triumphs you are missing. Who cares about this at this point? Everything of this is going to be go away. What is the point? To earn last minute right of the 9 or heresy gear. And complete seasonal challenges to get some extra bright dust. We can't wait to see your actions to the new content and to hear your feedback on the new systems we have implemented. Our goal is to keep Destiny 2 fresh. This part, fun, is a complete lie, because the game is starting not to be fun. It's starting to get a freaking chore. I want to see where this train is gonna, on which point this train is gonna be derailed because of your maintenance or the lack of maintenance. And overall, that is still a game you love to play for years to come. Yeah, sure. Talk about the Destiny 2 gamers, which already develop a love/hate relationship with this game. A decade is nothing. Destiny community team. So, this was the TWAB. The biggest my issue here is that the long how many vault space now we need to get for the Destiny 2, because if Destiny 2 at the moment is 140 gigabytes, or in their part they are saying that their games are 160 gigabytes, which is not true, but overall another 140 gigabytes or 150 gigabytes, which game is about to be total overall storage requirement is 300 plus gigabytes. Imagine that. They say this game is difficult to maintain, but we get a bare minimum in this expansion. Bare minimum. And quality of life is not content. It's called quality of life. Anyway, okay. Unlike other Bungie fanboys and Bungie yes men, I understood their flaws and I understood where they fucked up and what are they doing wrong. But unfortunately, at the moment, I feel nothing but to criticize them every time they're doing something, because sometimes they are only doing some good stuff, but this is a rare occasion. Rare occasion. So, what am I about to say before the Tuesday's launch and 13th of July? It's probably Sunday, as far as I understand. On Sunday, the pre-order. If you pre-order the game, pre-download is going to be. I need to get rid of some of my games in order to even start this pre-download, but I'll manage. But anyway, we'll see. Probably I'm worried about this too much, but if you're thinking I'm worrying, no, I'm not. It's just my way of speaking this, as I'm a very emotional person, and well, I want to see how the conclusion of all this story. If, if, because I don't know, I can only say if this new expansion or multi-universe, as they call this, the saga of darkness and light is already finished with Final Shape, and now they're starting a new saga. It's called multi-universe. If the Edge of Fate and plus Renegades in December will succeed, then the Destiny will have its second birthday, the 2025. But if all these changes are not enough, because Paul Tassi understood what he's typing on Forbes about Destiny 2, and it even the Deej, or the whatever his name is, this community manager, which I don't believe him, like he's overstayed his place, and I don't believe him. I don't believe him after so many stuff, and this was went on Twitter and starting to correcting Paul Tassi that he was misunderstood. When Paul Tassi understands that this is not enough, especially when they try to implement the system to make people be like understood the Destiny, to make it even more easier, quote unquote easy. But with these systems, I think even Warframe would be way easier game than the freaking Destiny at the moment. Because Destiny, before this update, was considered the casual game. I say it very, very hardly casual. But now, with the Edge of Fate is starting in July 15, and as we saw those systems, well, the people who play this game not only one month, not 5 months, and not even a year, if they are playing this game for 5 or plus years, then they understand the mechanics of this. But especially the new players, right now the new players will get this try version, because even though the Destiny is right now, it's free to play, but still it's not a free to play, it's free to try. It's free to try. And yeah, I don't have any hopes. I'm very skeptical about this. I will want it to try, but if the game will now be at least fun again, then it will be something for them. It will be. But if the final shape, after the final shape, the Age of Fate and Renegades Star Wars inspired DLC will not be successful, I don't know what's gonna be happening with Destiny in the future. But if these two DLCs not be as thrilling and not as fun, so I will simply say goodbye to Destiny and Bungie as a whole, because from 2016 or 2017, buying all their expansions. I bought Forsaken, I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered Shadow Keep. I pre-ordered Beyond Light. I pre-ordered the Witch Queen. I pre-ordered the Lightfall. I pre-ordered the Final Shape. Now I'm pre-ordered at the very start when they opened the pre-orders, the Year of Prophecy Ultimate Edition. But now, uh, if they succeed, then the Destiny will be okay. But if not, I repeat myself, I will simply say goodbye to Destiny as a whole and their development Bungie. I will cease any other videos, I will cease any other shorts, I will cease completely all of this to a minimum. And I will only then preserve. But other than that, I don't know. We'll see. Only time will tell, I guess. Thank you. Excuse me about this. This was my thoughts at the end. Uh, the I will put stamps in the description where my so-called thoughts is finished, and if you clicked on my stamp where my thoughts ends, so this is gonna be here. So yeah, again, thank you for listening to me and my thoughts and listening how I read this TWAB as short as possible, because I will try. By the way, this little picture here, it reminds me of people who played Halo Combat Evolved. They remember that on this picture, it reminds me of the I forgot the name of that ship on the Halo Combat Evolved. Yeah, it was Pillar of Autumn. I always forgot the name of that ship. I just remember it as the ship where Master Chief was. It was Pillar of Autumn. Yeah, this this aircraft carrier reminds me a lot of Pillar of Autumn when it crash landed on Halo. So yeah, thank you again. Uh, So we'll wait for the Edge of Fate. It started on July 15. It's Tuesday, so we'll see. Only time will tell. This was me, Albert Wesker speaking. Remember, it's Wesken time.